Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios because all of the Christmas decorations are up. So we're gonna go take a look at those. We're also gonna do some pin trading along the way. So it's gonna be a good time. Let's do this. Here's a look at the Loungefly bag that I'm using today. So it is my creature sidekick Loungefly, I guess. There's Todd, there's Miko, Cinderella's birds, just a medley of woodland creatures. And then I'm pairing it with my brand new Pizza Planet lug bag. Love this bag so much. Judy, are you good? So here in the front of Hollywood Studios, they added all of their beautiful garland, and then they have like these beautiful, colorful ornaments on there, paired with a little bow. So cute. So cute. Let's head to our first pin board. It's gonna be here at Movie Land, which is right before you enter the park. But look, they also added their beautiful garland as well. Lovely. And then here is a look at the pins that I am trading today. So we've got all of these here and these back here. And all my pins today are real deal banana peel pins, so no boo-boo kitties today. They also added this giant Christmas wreath here at Movie Land. I love the colors. I really, really love the colors of this. All right, so here's a look at our first pin board of the day. No real pin intention, just we need real deal banana peel pins today. Here goes a popsicle, but this did get boo-boo kittied. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not the real deal banana peel pin. Alright, I don't really see anything here that I want or need for my collection, so let's head into the park. We're about to scan into the park, but look, they added more garland over the little magic band or park ticket scanner thing. We made it into the park. Oh, it's decorated! It is decorated, and these are my favorite decorations here. They put these Christmas trees on the lampposts, and this is gorgeous at night. So we are gonna have to do another nighttime vlog here at Hollywood Studios so you guys can get into the fantasy of all these decorations. Let's take a look at the pin board here at Guest Relations, which is also decorated for the holidays. So here's a look at the pin board at Guest Relations. Oh, Minnie with a Bob, Queen Icon, Grand Supreme. Alrighty, nothing here for me. Nothing for me at Guest Relations, but I totally forgot. Entering the park, I ran into a friend who watches Courtney. We did a trade. I got the Jafar and Jasmine pin, which is fantastic. And then I traded away the Rapunzel little food truck pin that I had here, and that was a Loungefly, and this is a Loungefly pin. Now we're gonna pop into Sid's / the Photo Pass Center, take a look at this pin board. But look, they also added Christmas lights on the building. So as I was walking up to Sid's, the cast member told me that they moved the pin board. So it's not here at Sid's, it's gonna be over at Indiana Jones. So we gotta head over there. But we do have another pin board coming up right here across. It's gonna be at Crossroads of the World, which also got Christmas decorations. So on the way to Crossroads of the World, we ran into a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at their pins. Look at the beautiful decorations on Crossroads of the World. Look, there's a little Santa there. Oh, Merry Christmas. And this is the pin board at Crossroads of the World. Oh, Minnie with a Bob, Queen Icon, Grand Supreme. Alright, I don't really see anything here either. So let's head to our next pin board. Now we're gonna start making our way down Hollywood Boulevard, but look, it is Tinseltown. It is Tinseltown, baby. Gorgeous, just so gorgeous. I love Christmas. I truly love Christmas. All right, let's pop into Mickey's of Hollywood and take a look at the, wait, is there a pin board? No, I think just pin trading cast members. Let's see if there are any pin trading cast members here at Mickey's of Hollywood. So I haven't spotted a pin trading cast member yet, but we did get a request in the comments. Someone asked if I can show the blind boxes available. So we're gonna pop into different stores, and whenever we see blind boxes, I'll show you what they got. So first up, we have the Villains blind box. This is a really, really good set. It is $22.99, and you do get 2 pins in here. We also have the Princess Pastry pins. These are also really good, and they're large. They are large and in charge, chunky yet funky pins, and these are also $22.99. This is the Imaginative Icon blind box, and then here's a look at the pins that come in this set. Very popular set, also $22.99. And I think the most sought after one is the Sorcerer Mickey hat and the Yzma potion. Here's the Disney dog blind box, and then all the different doggies in the collection: Dodger, Lady, Little Brother, Pongo, Georgette, Copper or Cooper. Sorry to that man. There's Nana and Pluto, also $22.99. The character folding fan blind box is still available as well with Stitch, Donald, Pooh, Goofy, Chip, Daisy, Pluto, Mickey, Dale, and Minnie, also $22.99. And lastly, they have the Up blind box. Here's a look at the pins that come in this set. And this one is also $22.99. So I'm not seeing any pin trading cast members in here, but they also decorated the inside of Mickey's of Hollywood. So we've got wreaths and Christmas trees, and then Mickey and Minnie in the sleigh. Oh, let's get a better look. So there's the sleigh full of presents, and it's just Mickey, not Minnie. I thought Minnie was in there somewhere. Well, maybe she's in the bag, but very nice. Now, we already covered the Christmas merch here at Walt Disney World, but I think they're adding like new pieces slowly in because we definitely didn't see this. $39.99 for this adorable little onesie. So now we're gonna pop over to Celebrity 5 and Dime and take a look at this pin board, but look at their garland. It's pink, black, and gold. Gorgeous. Oh wow, they also decorated in 5 and Dime. A lot of garland, a lot of beautiful garland in here. All right, and here's a look at the pin board inside 5 and Dime, and ding, 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 nice little munchling. All right, so let's take that, and whenever you do like a real for real trade, you know, equal value trade, let's get rid of, I guess let's do the Lucifer pin. So we scored a little munchling of a dark wing duck. Sweet. That's a good one. So we do have some more blind boxes and bags in here. So let's start with the bags. I believe these are $44.99. Yeah, $44.99. So they have the character mugs, and here's a look at who comes in this set. They also have the Disney Duckies. Here's a look at who comes in this set. They have Munchlings Series 4. There's a look at all the little Munchlings. And then there's also Series 3. Got a lot of Munchlings, a lot of Munchling pins out right now. Here is Series 2, and I don't think they have Series 1 anymore. We've got some blind boxes down here. So here is the Lion King blind box for $22.99. They also have the Incredibles. Here is the Stitch photos. Down here is the Adventureland blind box, which we're currently working on whenever we play Pin Bingo. Well, lately we've been doing Wave Bs, but there's also a Star Wars blind box. And then we also have a Star Wars Droid blind box, which we did this blind box maybe a year ago. And it's good. They're large pins. They're really, really good pins. We've got some more bags over on this side. So this is the Mickey Mouse Club pins for $44.99. They also have the Sweet Dreams. And you gotta be careful because some of these did get boo-boo kittied. Like you do see a lot of the Lucifer boo-boo kittied, the Dumbo, the Simba, unfortunately. Also the Pluto did get boo-boo kittied. The Pixie plush pins are back in stock. Here's a look at who comes in this set. We also have the trash can pins. Haven't seen these in a while. Here's a look at the different trash cans. And then below that we have the Stitch Attacks Snacks. Those are all the little different Stitch and Angel pins you can get. And then they have these single bags, which are $11.99. So they have the Disney cars, the popcorn buckets, the slippers, the headphones, princess candles, and again, you only get one pin in here. The hats, and then these are like mystery ones. Down here we have the Magical Chef blind box. Here's a look at the pins. Also the Alice in Wonderland. Here's a look at those. And then they also have the Small World pins as well. Here's a look at those. And again, these are $22.99. And they also have the toy box. We have two new pins here. These are Build-A-Pin. So it's Goofy and Donald, and they're standing in front of a Christmas tree. And then you can buy like the Chip and Dale and then swap them out. I think this is $34.99, and then this might be $22.99. But prices have changed like crazy here, so I'm not 100% sure. So Celebrity 5 and Dime was a hit. We scored the Munchling pin. Fantastic. Now we're going to head over to Keystone Claudia's and see if the pin board is available. And then also I want to see if they still have any more of the Pizza Planet lug bags in case you are on the hunt for it. I do see a few people walking around with it, so I believe it's here. Also, Keystone Clothes got decorations as well. More garland. Ding, ding, ding. The Pizza Planet lug bag is available here at Keystone Clothes for 65 doll hairs. Such a good bag. I'm such a fan of the lug bags. Also, I pretty much own literally all of these. I've owned all of these different lug bags because I am what? Obsessed. Now let's take a look at the pin board here in Keystone Clothes. Here was another popsicle. These are everywhere now. Shame. Where were you? Alrighty. I don't see anything. let's keep moving. That's a wrap on Hollywood Boulevard. We're now gonna head down Sunset Boulevard. A lot of decorations on Sunset Boulevard. And then we're also gonna pop into the different gift shops and take a look at those pin boards. There's a lot of decorations. I forgot how many decorations go up here at Hollywood Studios. So we're gonna head to Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction, which is the guest experience team. But look at all the garland wrapped throughout this area. So here's a look at the pin board at the Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction / guest experience team. Okay. I would love to find like one good Christmas pin, just because, you know, all the Christmas decorations are out. But I don't see one here. Alrighty. So there was nothing for me on the pin pad at the guest experience team. Oh, look at the Starbucks. Even Starbucks gets decorated. They got their little garlands. Oh, actually, no, those are wreaths. Those are wreaths, Kevin. Get some culture. Yes, Christmas culture. All right, let's head into Sunset Boulevard. No, Beverly Sunset. What is wrong with me? I cannot talk today. Beverly Sunset. We're gonna head into Beverly Sunset, which, look at the size of that wreath. Whoa. So here's a look at the pin board inside wherever we are. And then they also have a pin at Trading Cast Members pin pad. And alright, I don't really see anything. Let's keep moving. So the pin board was a wash, but look at this really cool open edition Star Wars pin I got. It is literally, I believe it's brand new from the First Order store over in Galaxy's Edge. And this lady had it on her pin pad and she was like, I don't really want it. And she wanted one of the build your own castle things. And she wanted it for her grandson, so nice, what a score. So we're back at the build your own headband wall because, you know, the Zootopia, it's been released. We saw Clawhauser, we saw Nick, but ding, 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 ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the diva herself. She is $13.99. She's so cute. She's so stinking cute. Y'all know how much I love Judy Hopps. That's my girl. They also have all of the Zootopia merchandise in this store as well. Why can't I remember the name? Beverly Sunset. What is wrong with me today? But we didn't see this. The Nick and Judy in a car. It's $12.99. Oh, Nick, are you good? Oh, it's still cute though. I want this. Also, I really, really, really want this, but it is $54.99, so I'm gonna hold off and just hope that it goes to Character Warehouse. They also have the blind boxes, which we opened in our last video. We ended up getting the sheep and then the little gerbil lifting weights. Still on the hunt for Nick and Judy, and then I still really, really want this guy. And I didn't Google his name. Sorry to this man. I'm also very much obsessed with these pens. Here's a little Judy and a Nick. I believe they're $16.99. Yeah, $16.99. They're little bobblies. Seeing all the Zootopia 2 merchandise just really puts a smile on my face. So excited. The movie comes out November 26th. I am gonna watch it. I'm gonna do the midnight premiere if it's still available. It might be sold out, so I might have to do it the next day, but I will be watching Zootopia in the theater. And speaking of theater, let's cross over. Ooh, that was a fierce transition. Come on now. We're gonna cross over to the Majestic Theater. All right, somebody leave flower emojis right now because I need my flowers for that. That transition was so good. Oh my goodness, we got more Christmas merchandise. Look at this. Look at this. Love it. Love it. Also, this, man, the merch is good. Oh, we have to get into this. Hold on now. $34.99 for the Cinderella Castle Home for the Holidays t-shirt. Here's the little sweater we just saw on the mannequin for $84.99, and it is her universe. Always pops off. Her universe always pops off. And then there's, look at this, look at this. This is so cute. Mickey and Minnie gingerbread. And this is probably $84. No price. Oh wait, there it is. It's $74.99. And then here's the dress that we saw on the mannequin. It is $79.99. $54.99 for the cozy little pants. And then they also have the matching sweater in this cream color for $54.99. And they also have it in different colors as well. Here's a Mickey and Minnie gingerbread shirt for $44.99. So no pin trading cast members in the Majestic Theater, but we did get to see good Christmas merchandise. Good new Christmas merchandise. I love it. All right, let's pop into Once Upon a Time, which also connects to Sunset Club Couture. Also, this area did get Christmas decorations as well. So we saw this in our nighttime vlog, but here's a shot in the daylight. Minnie with her little lemon pepper steppers, looking so good. And then across the way is Mickey, and look at his outfit. Just the most dapper fella I have ever seen in my life. They also added these blue Christmas trees here on the balcony. And then we got more garland wrapped throughout the area. Oh, and a tiny little elf there. Here's the Christmas wreath as you enter Once Upon a Time. So cute, the little reindeer. And they have this one too. We're waiting for the pin board, but look, they even decorated the inside of this place. Here's a look at the pin board in Once Upon a Time. There's also a pin trading cast member pin pad. Oh, look at the baby Mickey, so cute. And then here's a look at the board. Winnie the Pooh. All right, now I don't see anything here that I want to take with me. So, oh wait, hold on. Munchling. Munchlings are always good. Yes, let's do this little munchling here. Okay. And then we're going to put, oh, let's do the tiara. It's a pretty good one. Boom. Perfect. Equal value trade, my friends. All right, so we scored the Cheshire Cat Munchling, which is a score. And now we're going to head to our next pin board, but they also decorated this area as well. Now we're going to cross over to Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs, but we got more decorations. And these look like fruit. Yay, I love fruit. So here at the Anaheim Produce, they added these wreaths and garlands with all these little different fruits. And I'm not talking about me. No, I'm kidding. It is gorgeous though. Here at Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs, they also got decorations. Look at a little snowman, a little bell, Santa Claus. All right, let's take a look at the pin board. Oh wait, before we take a look at the pin board, let's see what blind boxes they have. So they have more of the villains, but we didn't see this Disney Magical Marksman. This is $22.99, and here's a look at the pins that come in this set. So here's a look at the pin board at Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs. Look at that, the Daisy Ducky. That is good. That is really, really good. Should we take that one? You know what, let's do the Daisy, and then we'll trade away. Oh, someone might really like this Alice. She's a good one. So we'll take that Diva, leave this Diva here. And then we also have a pin trading cast members pin pad. Do you mind if I show your pin pad? And then there's a look at the pin pad. Awesome, thank you guys so much. So much just went down at that pin board. Next to the pin trading cast member that I showed you had a trivia, and they had a book of different categories, and you can pick from the categories. I picked Pixar, and the question was, which film was accidentally erased and then was saved by one person? And it is Toy Story, and it's Toy Story 2 is the movie that was saved because someone accidentally deleted all of the movie, and then someone was at home on maternity leave, I believe, and they had the entire film backed up. So that was a great question. And then we ended up scoring, we got a Chopper droid pin from that blind box that I showed you earlier. But then I ran into a friend who watches, and she wanted the Chopper, and she had this awesome Jiminy Cricket pin. Be honest, like Jiminy. Super cute. And then there's the Daisy that we pulled from the board. That place was a hit. Now we're gonna head to the Tower of Terror. There's a gift shop, Tower Hotel Gifts, with a pin board. So let's go take a look. And Tower of Terror is a 50-minute wait. It's very busy here in Walt Disney World right now. I believe it's Jersey week at the time of filming, so all my people are here. All my people. Okay, so here's Tower Hotel Gifts. I was hoping they put some decorations here, but no Christmas decorations. All right, let's pop inside and take a look at the pin board. This is a look at the pin board at the Tower Hotel Gifts. All right, oh, my boy, Nick Wilde. And then there is a Donald, Easter Donald, which is pretty good. Alrighty, nothing here for me. So the pin board at Tower of Terror wasn't horrible. There was some pretty good stuff on there. Now, I didn't take anything. The Donald was good, but we're all done with Wave A's and Wave B's. We have enough to take over to Disneyland, so we'll save that for the next person, but not horrible. Not horrible. Let's head towards Rockin' Roller Coaster. There's a pin board at the gift shop, Rock Around the Shop. Here's a look at the pin board in Rock Around the Shop. And I don't really see anything here either. Let's keep moving. So we're all done with Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. Now let's start working on the different lands. And also, hi, how are you? I'm excited to see if Toy Story Land put up their Christmas decorations, because they're really good. Before we head to our next pin board, I forgot, by Echo Lake, they really, really decorate that area. So let's go take a look at those decorations. Gertie gets a little Christmas hat, super cute. Let's go. So we're here by Hollywood and Vine, and look, the little Christmas poodles have returned. Oh, they're cute. They also added these really cool decorations here on the light posts around Echo Lake. I love the vintage Christmas. Very old Hollywood. Very old Hollywood. Also, Hollywood and Vine got some Christmas decorations. Looks like 50s Primetime also got decorations. And then there is a giant reef right there with the two cranes, or pear in a tree, partridge. Is that a partridge? Lord, I don't know. But they also decorated the umbrellas to look like Christmas trees. There's also little reindeer scattered in these bushes here. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, one of them. Or maybe this is Ashley. Even Gertie is getting into the Christmas spirit. Gertie's got their little hat. Is Gertie a lady? Are you a lady dinosaur? Maybe, right? Gertie seems, well, I don't know. Gertie seems like a gender neutral kind of name. Is Gertie a girl? I don't know, but they are ready for Christmas. Look, they added the Christmas ornaments in the water. If you watched our nighttime vlog, I was talking about these and how much I love these. So, so cute. All throughout Echo Lake. And then here is the giant Christmas tree with all the lights. So much better at night. We're definitely gonna have to come back and do a nighttime vlog because there are a lot of lights. Like Hollywood Studios is decked out for Christmas. Looks like we got a live performance here by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And there's Chip or Dale. I can't, oh, it's actually both, Chip and Dale. Now we're here by the Brown Derby, and we're gonna pop in and take a look at the Brown Derby hat pins. But first, we do have more decorations over on this side, and they add all these different lights here on the shrubbery, and at nighttime, this glows like 1,000 suns. So cute. Let's go take a look at these two divas. Oh, I said two divas, and it's actually three divas. Three iconic divas. Don't know the backstory to these little ladies, just know that they're always here, and I'm happy to see them. And where there are three divas, there are three gentlemen as well. And they've got sugar, a giant spoon, and one sitting inside of the coffee cup or teacup. Now let's pop into the Brown Derby and take a look at the Derby hat. So here's a look at the Derby hat. All right. And then if you see anything on here that you like, don't pull anything off. The cast member will do it for you because there's no backings on here and you might get stabbed. Alrighty, I don't see anything here for me, so let's keep moving. So nothing for me on the Brown Derby hat. That's all right. You know what? I am loving this Christmas decorations and pin trading collaboration that's happening right now. It's fun. I love Christmas time here at Walt Disney World, and I did tell you I will be covering everything that goes down. And as soon as the Christmas decorations go up at the resorts, we're gonna do a resort hopping pin trading video because we gotta take a look at the gingerbread displays that they have at the different resorts. During the summer, it's kind of hard for me to do the resort hopping pin trading just because it's so hot and you do have to do a lot of walking. So in the winter time is when we really start rolling out those resort hopping pin trading videos. Yes. Here by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, they added the stage for the ice skating show that they have here for Jollywood Nights. Now this is all a part of like that specialty ticket event. So you won't see this unless you're going to the actual like party. But I mean, you could take a look at the decorations and the stage. But I am going to my first ever Jollywood Nights on November 17th. And I can't wait to see this show, which I will be covering. I will show you everything. Oh my goodness, here comes the icon himself, Mr. Pinocchio. Oh, what a cutie patootie. So now we're gonna go take a look at the pin board over here by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and the pin board can be found right at the exit of the attraction. Oh, and look, more Christmas wreaths. We're about to take a look at the pin board here by Mickey and Minnie's, but ran into a friend who watches Nani, and look at this incredible Expedition Everest pin that they had. This is just so stinking good. And then Nani was working on the Disney Duckies, and they needed the daisy that we got. So what a absolute score. Oh my goodness. I believe this is from 2008. That is good. Here's a look at the pin board here at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is great movie finds. We learned that the other day. And Minnie with a bob. Alrighty. So the pin board was a wash, but there was a cast member who had a trivia, and the trivia was hard. It was a hard trivia, but it was a good question. And the question was, in the show Gargoyles, what was the name of the main gargoyle? And I gotta be honest, I've never seen a thing about no gargoyle. But she gave me a lot of hints that basically gave me the answer. And she was like, it's a biblical name, and also it represents something really big. And I just said Goliath, and it was correct. And we ended up scoring another Munchling. Munchlings are out here today. And then we got the actual, like, gargoyle pin, which is awesome. And I still can't believe this Expedition Everest pin. That is the score of the day. Hi! Well, friends, on our way to the next pin board, we just got stopped by friends who watch. So wonderful. Kim, Owen, we did pin trading. I got a Remy pin. Remy's good. That's a good Remy pin. And then Owen wanted the Jiminy Cricket that we got, and then we got the Dopey. What else did we get? I feel like we got something else. No, those two. Very nice. I love pin trading with people inside the park. Just always a good time. Always such a good time. All right. Now let's see if the pin board is available at Indiana Jones. Because if you remember, Sid's didn't have the pin board. They said it was over here by Indiana Jones. So let's see. By the way, if you ever see me out and about and I'm filming, you can totally come up to me, say hi. I will stop the camera. I will stop the camera and say hello because I want to meet the people who watch my videos and tell them thank you. So if you ever see me out and about, stop me. I'll put the camera down. We could say hello. We can do a pin trade. All right, and unfortunately, no pin board at Indiana Jones. So our next stop is going to be Frozen Fractals. All around. Here's a look at the pin board at Frozen Fractals. All around. All right. Nothing for me, but always a beautiful harmony. So nothing for me at Frozen Fractals. All around. But if you've picked up by now, you can definitely tell when I'm more confident in doing the singing and when I'm not so confident in doing the singing, because there's some days where I'll do a little bit of a louder octave, and then there's some days where it'll be very like, he's a whisper. He is a whisper of a boy. And today it did have to be a whisper of a boy because sometimes I do get embarrassed from doing that in front of the cast members. Some of them will be like, oh my gosh, this is so silly. And then others will just look at me like, what is happening? But anyway, let's head to Star Tours. Yes, we're gonna go to Star Tours because over there they have the gift shop, Tatooine Traders, which has a pin board. Sorry, I am blanking out today. I am blanking out. So we're here by Backlot Express, and ding, 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 they got Christmas decorations. Not a ton, but they did add some garland wrapped around the lamppost, so I love it. Oh, you know what? Maybe they got the Life Day merchandise now, since it's pretty much Christmas here at Hollywood Studios. So we're gonna have to check Tatooine Traders and see if any of the Life Day, hi, how are you? If any of the Life Day stuff has been released. I know they released a Life Day pin, but I'm looking for like a t-shirt, a sweater, all the things. Not that I can buy it, you know, the bank account is not giving right now, but a lot of Star Wars merchandise does end up at Character Warehouse, so I can buy the Life Day merchandise after the holiday season and then wear it for next year. Here's Tatooine Traders. Let's pop inside and take a look at the pin board. All right, so here's a look at the pin board inside Tatooine Traders. Very nice. Alrighty, nothing here for me. Let's keep moving. So the pin board was a wash, and then I'm not seeing any of the Life Day merchandise. So I don't know if they're going to put out Life Day merchandise this year. I hope they do, but as of right now, no Life Day. So we're gonna head to Galaxy's Edge. Now there's no pin trading there, and they also don't put up any Christmas decorations either, but I always like to walk through just because I love Star Wars. But here by Baseline, they added Christmas decorations, just more garland wrapped around these lampposts. And that's about it. So let's take a walk down the Batuu Market area and see if there's any Life Day merch here. Now, this is the Black Spire Outpost store with all the pins and t-shirts and mugs and stuff. No Life Day merch here, but take a look at this. There is a Black Spire Outpost Spirit jersey. Oh, this is so good. Here's a look at the front. Oh, look at that. This is $79.99. Right, I think that's what Spirit. Oh, the pricing is changing, so I do believe it's $79.99 or maybe $84.99. But I want this. No Life Day merchandise here in Galaxy's Edge. Let's head into Toy Story Land and take a look at the pin board there. But really quick, if you are a Star Wars fan and you're into collecting the Legacy lightsabers, over in Character Warehouse on International Drive, they just got the Wookiee lightsaber in, and it is super discounted. I think originally it's around $200, and right now the Wookiee lightsaber I believe is $84.99, which is still expensive, but discounted, I guess. So if you want one, Character Warehouse has they have that one, and they also have another Legacy lightsaber. I don't remember which one it is now, but hop in there. They also sell the blades separate as well, so Star Wars fans, Character Warehouse. Okay, so we made it into Toy Story Land, and I don't think they added the Christmas decorations yet, because the green alien ornament display usually goes right there, and then the ham cookie is usually set up right here by Woody's lunch. Oh wait, no, I see him. Oh, shut my mouth, huh? Also here at the alien swirling saucer, they changed the music to Christmas music. Da, 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 da. Yes, Feliz Navidad. Here is the giant ham sugar cookie. One of my favorite decorations here at Hollywood Studios. He's good, right? And then just across the way, they have the green alien ornaments. And I think that's all they do here in Toy Story Land as far as Christmas decorations. And now we're gonna head to Jesse's Trading Post, which is the gift shop after Toy Story Mania. So we're just gonna take this exit path. And we made it into Jesse's Trading Post. Let's go take a look at the pin board. But first, ding, ding, ding. Jesse's Trading Post has the Pizza Planet lug bag. This is the pin board in Jesse's Trading Post. Happy Halloween 2001. Okay, I say yes to the dress. All right, so let's take that one. Sorry, here's a look at the rest of the board. That's the best one for sure. Let's put down, oh, let's do the guy from Big Hero 6. This is from a blind box. Well, ding, 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 my friends. We scored this really awesome Halloween pin. Happy Halloween, Disney California Adventure 2001. Oh, that's great. That is a great pin. So Jesse's Trading Post was a hit. We scored that awesome Halloween pin. Now here at Roundup Rodeo, they sometimes have pin trading cast members, but they look pretty swamped right now. But if you're coming here, check Roundup Rodeo. Oh, I almost forgot. Here in Toy Story Land, Woody gets a scarf, and then they add some ornaments at the base here. I forgot they do this, and I think he does say like Merry Christmas or something. Let's hang out for a second and see what he says. Come on, speak. All right, he is saying nothing at all. So we're headed to our final pin board, which is going to be over by the Little Mermaid Musical Adventure. But look, they added the poster for Zootopia 2, only in theaters November 26. Can't wait. All right, and here's a look at our final pin board of the day. Ding, 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 there's a Wave B of Peter Pan. Now, I don't need any more Wave Bs. We're pretty much all done, so we'll save that for the next person. Oh, the Elastigirl. This is from the blind box. That's a good one. Now, that's a good one. So let's see. I think we're going to take that. And then let's trade away either the mini popsicle or... yeah, let's do the mini popsicle. Perfect. Nice. And our final pin board was a hit. We scored the Elastigirl pin. Today we did really, really good. We got a... was Jafar and Jasmine on there already, or we got that in the beginning? Can't remember. But Expedition Everest, so good. The Remy, the Dopey, the Munchlings we found today, very good. The Halloween pin, the Stormtrooper pin, really good day. Really good day pin trading here at Hollywood Studios. Alrighty, friends, that is going to do it for our time pin trading here at Hollywood Studios, and also taking a look at the Christmas decorations. We're going to have to do another nighttime vlog because I want to see all these lights in action. So, also, it's got me really excited for my Jollywood Nights event coming up November 17th. So, I will be here. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You can follow me on every single social media platform at WDW Kevin. I am the cockroach of the internet. You can find me just about everywhere, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.